Okay, what's up everybody? We're going to talk about unique ways to get hiring referrals. So what I have learned in recruiting for the moving and storage industry, hands down, the best lead or the best candidate is a referral, right? Why? One, it didn't cost you any money. Two, they generally trust you a lot more, right? And three, there's some social glue because their buddy or their friend already works there. So the retention of those people you end up hiring generally is far greater. Aside from you have a trusted person that you already have working at your company that has referred somebody, or maybe it's somebody in your community, right? Maybe you have a relationship with a property manager who sends you guys a bunch of business and then they also referred somebody to come work at your company. There's a relationship there, and so that trust, you now, not just the candidate can trust you more, but you can trust that individual is, they're honest, they're truthful, they're going to shoot you straight. So first and foremost, that is why this is so important. But some unique ways to get referral leads or referral candidates. So the first and foremost is to just tell people. Okay, it's really, the first one is not that unique, but it's something that very little moving businesses do. So project one is look at all of your referral partners or all the people that are in your network that send you referrals for moving customers, okay? So like over the last 12 months, I would look at every single person. If you track this in your CRM, or maybe you just have it on a spreadsheet, or maybe they're just people in your phone, whatever. But look at every single person that's ever sent your business a job referral. Get in touch with them, connect with them, and then tell them that you're also looking for new talent to hire. Why this will work is because now what you've done is you put it on their radar. There's something in our brains called the reticular activating system. It's called the ROS. Okay, it's one of the most prehistoric anatomical parts of the brain. It's kind of near the brain stem. And what the ROS does is when let's say, hey, Winston, I just bought a brand new blue Jeep. Well, you've told me about a blue Jeep. Now, when I go drive on the highway, I all of a sudden just see blue Jeeps all over the place. Why is that? Well, the blue Jeeps were already there, but because you mentioned them, now it's at the forefront of my brain, and my reticular activating system is pushing that to the front of my prefrontal cortex, okay? The stuff where it's the conscious thought. And now it seems like I see blue Jeeps everywhere. Same concept that's going to happen with your referral partners. So if you go to your referral partners or you text them or call them, see them at a networking event, tell them, hey, I'm looking for, and then be specific. I'm looking for full-time workers who are in their early to late 20s who are looking to do physical work, right? And you could maybe say 2 or 3 things that you're looking for, right? And so now, because you have a relationship with them, that's on their mind. Does it mean that you're going to get an inbox filled tomorrow with hiring referrals? No. But if you do it enough, over time, you're going to have a referral source that's really going to grow and compound. Because everybody knows somebody. If I'm a 48-year-old realtor, okay, well, when I'm 48 years old, how old are my kids? Well, my kids are probably in their early 20s. Maybe they're teenagers, but maybe they might be 20, 21, 22. Boom, right? Or maybe my kids' friends. So maybe I'm 48 years old, and my son's best friend that plays football with him, that's the person that I refer to come work at your company, right? There's always a connection that can be played. So number one, unique hiring referral is really not that unique. It's use your referral network. Okay, the referral network that you use for getting customers, use it to get hires. All right, what's next here? The next one, unique ways to get hiring referrals, is social media. So going into your social media, whether you have a Facebook account, an Instagram account, whatever, and looking at, for instance, you're going to leverage mutual friends. So I'm going to use Facebook, for example. I would log into Facebook, and what I would do is I would go to like the search bar, and I would search for like a city. There's filters for this if you don't know how, but I would search for like a person or a company even. This is a great start. Search for like a competitor or maybe a related business. So you could search like a local warehouse that's in your market and then search the city so it filters it down. Otherwise, if you don't search the city, it's searching the whole US or the whole world, actually. And then it'll show you on the right side of the page people that live in that city and work at that company and have that company as, in their bio. So then, because there are people that are in your market, the likelihood is that you probably have mutual friends, but you don't know them yet. So they might be second degree, third degree people. And so the unique strategy here is to send a direct message to that said person that you don't know. But before you send a message to them, look at it to see if you have any mutual friends. Message them and say, hey, such and such, somehow you popped up on my Facebook. I saw you're friends with such and such. Is that, do you actually know them or are you guys just acquaintances? And that's a conversation starter. And from there, you're gonna get into conversation. This is where having good people skills comes into play. Direct message recruiting is really smart. It's a really good skill. So you can teach this to your operations manager, your general manager, office manager. You can teach this to the people in your company. But it's just networking. More times than not, the more people you know, the more money you'll make. So if you're leveraging social media to get hiring referrals by direct messaging someone, mentioning a mutual friend to be a conversation starter, does it happen on the first one? Maybe, maybe not. But if you message 20 people a week and you do that 52 weeks in a year, I guarantee you it's gonna get you some results. And you know what? It doesn't cost you $1. It doesn't cost you $1. So think about these two strategies, all right? Number one was leveraging your referral network. And number two is using social media and mutual friends to get hiring referrals. If you can get more referrals, you're probably going to have a better team because, again, these are good quality candidates. It's the best type of lead you can get with hiring because, just to reiterate, they already trust you. You have some trust with them because they came through someone that you know. There's a little bit of social glue because, they're now a little more familiar, especially if the referral came from somebody internally inside of your organization. There's generally just a lot warmer conversation that can happen. So, and lastly, a referral didn't cost you any money, which is great. So all in all, put that together. Hope this helps. We will talk to you next week. See ya.